Hello, doctor. My name is Weijie, and my metric number is 204755. My title is Cross-Cultural Human Resource Management and Organizational Performance in Fast Food Restaurant in China. Introduction. Just like many other different business markets, the fast food market ignores all over the world, and it has been growing rapidly and becomes very popular. The introduction of the fast food model has brought new restaurant models and management concepts to the Chinese restaurant industry. And it has also increased competition in the Chinese restaurant market. For the Chinese market, Starbucks has more than 6,000 restaurants and more than 66,000 employees by the end of 2021. These multinational fast food companies have developed a new business model in the Chinese restaurant industry. However, as the corporation progressed, influence within the multinational companies are coming to the fore. Namely, management conflicts in different cultural concepts that permeate the multinational companies' operation in China. The gaps between them are sometimes unbridgeable. The main reason for this situation had to do with the cultural difference. In some cases, the problems between Chinese workers and foreign managers are so severe that have get into the variable facts and conflicts, which has a great impact on the efficiency of the organization. Problem statement. Increasing global competition is challenging of the nature of the knowledge required for international human resource management. Multinational corporations has based in the multiple countries and regions with employees from different cultural backgrounds. Employees from different countries' backgrounds brings different work attitudes and goes to global companies. Effective cross-cultural communications, coordination, and management have a direct impact on the organizational performance of multinational companies. Research questions. The questions is studied revolve around the impact of cross-cultural human resource management on organizational performance in Starbucks China. Number one, does recruitment and selection significantly affect organizational performance and Starbucks China? Number two, does training significantly affect organizational performance and Starbucks China? Number three, does culture significantly affect organizational performance and Starbucks China? Number four, does labor relations significantly affect organizational performance in Starbucks China? Research objectives. This study aims to identify the impact of different influence on organizational performance in cross-cultural human resource management and Starbucks China, identifying the impact of recruitment and selection, culture, training, labor relations on organizational performance in human resource management and the Starbucks company. Significance of the study. This study has three significance. Number one, the study of cultural difference and conflicts is an important part of cross-cultural management theory, which removes barriers to organizational communication and serves as a valuable tool for creating the organizational culture and ensures the organizational performance development. Number two, in this study, by finding the sources of cross-cultural conflicts, we established a system of cross-cultural human resource management measures to solve these problems caused by the cross-culture, and then conclude on effective methods to solve these problems. Number three, both China and American are typical of Eastern and Western culture, and it's meaningful of study of the cross-cultural human resource management of multinational companies in these two countries. In this study, recruitment and selection, culture, training, and labor relations were constable and independent variables. Theory used cultural dimensions model. According to the Chambliss, culture is the result of peoples coming together to survive in the world. It's what the value, the words, the behave, and all the norms that are dependent within that group. He defines diversity as what one does not shout with a group, and defines inclusiveness as what individual design and share with a group about their different values and different belief systems. John's business model understands that appreciate and that different cultures have their own value, belief, and performance, and aims to divide this into 7 dimensions to improve the communication. Research methodology. The research methods were introduced and non-probability simple methods to collect data. Data collection. Questionnaires are popular methods of data collections for research in various fields. The questionnaire was used as a tool for this study, which consists of the list of questions and selected answers. The questionnaire was planted to the distributed to employees and Starbucks headquarters in Shanghai. And employees in around sample of 20 stores in Shanghai was asked to answer the questions and returns the questionnaire. However, because of the COVID-19 pandemic in China, the online questionnaire were used. The link to the online questionnaire was provided to 200 employees as responsibilities of this study. Data analysis. Various analysis tools use this research to analyze the data, such as frequency analysis, descriptive analysis, normality test, reliability and regression analysis. Okay, that is all my person. Thank you for your listening.